What up, what up, what up? This your boy, Money Making Jess, and we back at it again with another daily debriefing. It's Monday, October 26, 2020. And it's a glorious day, people, because you know what? We finally hit profit. You know what I'm saying? We all in the green all over my board. My FX book is looking nothing like green, baby. I don't see any red anywhere. I'm so excited, so excited. If you'd like to see, go to my website, MMJ Does Forex. Click on the stats page, and you'll see my current stats. They've been updated, it's been uploaded. Check me out. I'm gloating right now. I'm happy. The plan, version 3.4, is working. So today I made two trades, big trades. So, people, so what I did is I went short on US dollar, Japanese yen. And I also made another trade within about 2 minutes of each other or more, less than 5 minutes, I would say, was the Australian dollar and the US dollar. I went long on that one. And basically, what I did is I stuck 100% to my plan today. I didn't deviate, I didn't second guess, I didn't let trade psychology, negative trade psychology in a factor. I strictly went 100% with my trading plan, and it did not fail me. So what I did, people. So what I first did is when I was looking at the short United U.S. dollar and Japanese yen, it was doing. Just let me verify to make sure. Hang on, let me make sure because I did make two trades. So so that still was going in. So okay. So what had happened? Let me pull this back up. So United States Japanese. Okay. So what had happened? Let me put this all back on all these ones. Okay, so when I looked at it, it basically broke support, right? So that means it was tanking, and I missed it when it broke support. So it was like a true trend going down, like a downward trend, and I missed it. But it still was going through. It still broke. It still broke support, even though it was choppy, choppy, choppy. But if you look at my trading plan, when it does that, you trade with retail traders. So I took a short on it. But in logic, I should have took a long because that's trading with the banks. But in my trading plan, it says when it's in a downtrend and it's not in between resistance and support, you do not trade like the banks. You trade with your retail traders. And since it was not in between support and resistance, you remember support is at the bottom, resistance at the top. It was not zigzagging in between the two. I traded with my traders and I won that one. That one took a little bit more longer just because I did take a break when driving for Lyft. So by the time I got back home, I said, let me check it, and I was up. But the only thing about it, I think I misread the take profit. I made it way too low. So I got to make sure I'm reading it correct. But I still made good. I still made good on it. I think I made at least $100 on it. So I took it out because I think I missed my stop loss. Had the incorrect stop loss, not stop loss, but take profit because I misread it. Okay. So on the other one, on the what is it, Australian dollar, US dollar one. Let me pull that one up. So when I looked at that one was still in between support and resistance. So it's choppy. So I went with the bank. Everybody was going short on that one. I went long. And that one there, I think I was in that trade probably less than an hour. Let me look. So basically the Australian dollar, US dollar one I went long on. I was in it for 2 hours and 47 minutes. And then the United States dollar, Japanese yen, I was in for 9 hours and 41 minutes. So not too long, you know what I'm saying? Still intraday. I got in, got out. Um, I'm just happy, people. I'm happy. I'm up. My long one is at 67%. My short one is at 73%. So right now, ever since I changed up that couple little key points in my trading plan, redid the order, made it more cohesive, it's looking good, people. It's looking good. So if you want to find out how I got from that point to this point, check all my videos and all my daily briefings, and you will see it. And just go to my journal. You can see every transaction. It unfolds right there and there. You can see. So I'm happy, people. We are happy. We are happy. We are happy. Yeah. So that's that. So the two trades I did do, like I said, starting this Monday and moving forward, I'm just going to do more than one trade a day. I want to get to the point where I'm doing between 3 to 5 trades a day or more. It depends on where I'm at. My weekly goal is 3,500, so that breaks down to 700 a day because we only have 5 days of trading. And Fridays only trade half the day because after lunchtime, it slows up. Okay, so really, technically, I got 4.5 days. All right, so let's keep it 100. And please remember the golden rule, folks. Do not trade in the cloud. Today, it was both trades were not in the cloud. That was my very first criteria. That's probably one of the very first steps in the plan is check that. And today, people, part of this daily debriefing, the question I asked to you guys, did fear take over my Forex trading decisions for today? And I must say, no, it did not. But there's a strong but, people. It almost did. Because when I first was looking at it, the I believe it was the let me see, let me take I don't want to lie to y'all. I don't want to lie to y'all. Hold on. Go back to my book here. So the Australian dollar US dollar pair, right? It peaked, I think, within like 34 minutes into like $70. And there was that fear, like, okay, I'm making pips, and the other one was still at I think a negative $33. So I was like, okay, if I take this trade and close the other trade, I'll still be up. But I was like, no, this is fear. This is part of the article I read the other day. This is fear. Like, I'm fearing I'm going to lose something. You know what I'm saying? It's this fear. I said, no, trust your plan. Trust in your plan, Jesse. And I took a break. I got up from the computer, people. You know what I did? I went driving. I drove for Lyft. I said, you know what? I gotta remove myself from this from uh from what's going on. So I went and drove for Lyft. And that's one of the things I'm kind of debating if I want to set up some type of mobile trading station. I could trade on my phone. Is because until I really get fear in check, I'm not gonna because I was gonna give me a nice tablet, microphone, so I can be mobile when I'm driving for Lyft or I'm just out on vacation and still do this. I probably still will, such when I go because on vacation, especially I'll be in Michigan here on for Thanksgiving. We're gonna need something, but I'm glad I did, people. I'm glad I was strong and I was committed to these two trades, regardless of how they ended. Because when I came home, I was gonna close out. I was not gonna let it ride over. I was gonna close them out. That's nothing I'm gonna do too. I'm gonna give up. I'm gonna get a trade up to 11:50 p.m. my time, and if it ain't got by then, regardless if it's plus or negative, I'm closing out because I have to hone this down. Okay, so I'm gonna have all day to make profit, to make pips. But if it doesn't, it just doesn't. Okay? But so far, the edge is working. The plan is working, people. And if you want the plan, people, just go through the videos. Go through my notes, whatever is there. My complete 100%, 100% step by step video with slides and everything I probably have done within a month's time before uh, Greenwood District officially opens up. And that's the only place you'll be able to get that. Okay, so you have to be a member. All right. But I will always post my daily briefs, my other stuff, my trading logs, all that stuff will be open to everyone. But to actually get the golden nugget, you gotta pay me. You gotta join. You gotta join the club. You gotta become a community member. You gotta become a trader. You gotta become a Greenwood District member. Okay. Not only will I have my trading plan, I'll have other goodies on that site as well as free videos, ebooks, WordPress plugins, all different type of stuff. I'm even somehow want to incorporate clubhouses into this. I got a big future for Greenwood District people. So get in while you can. Currently, right now, I don't have a membership cap. I did at first, but right now I don't. But eventually, a cap will come, probably between 5 to 10K members. Okay, but right now there is no member cap, but eventually there will be a member cap. Okay. All right, let's see what we got going over here. So I'm still doing School of Pips, still in the marketing environment, read a little bit, still doing that. I did update my Forex.com stats, so go to mmj.forex.com. And like I said, I did drive for Lyft, made my quota, came home. And don't forget, November 3rd, vote for Joe Biden or Ms. Harris. Okay. The feature book of this episode is going to be Currency Trading for Dummies, third edition. I do have a link inside the show notes, and click on that to purchase that. And also, don't forget the 100 plus bonus trivia challenge. You can find it in the show notes, or you can go to my website. And that's coming up this Sunday, the winter, November 1st is Sunday. So do that and subscribe to all my social sites, the website, my Facebook group, Twitter, Telegram, my Facebook page. Also support us by sending us Bitcoin or buy me a coffee. All the links to all this stuff and my Bitcoin address is all in the show notes. And I do appreciate everybody's time and love and patience. I did get this out kind of late because I actually wanted to make it after I close my positions. So the daily updates will at least come after I make my close out my trades. I like to close them out early today, but if they're not going the way I want them to go, or I want to get closest to that take profit, it may go longer. So I'll get the daily updates out as quickly as I can, people. But I have to let my plan mature and do its thing. Okay. All right. I think that's really it by right now. Um, but yeah, I did let fear take over me and I felt so good today. This day really made me feel good. I really felt like, okay, this is gonna work. I feel it. This is gonna work. You just gotta stick to your guns, people. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stick to your guns. And like I said, nothing is 100%, but with an edge, you can get close to that. Because all you really got to do to make profit in forex is they say win at least 35 to 40% of your trades. You know what I'm saying? At least break even. So if we come up with a plan or strategies or whatever that gets us to 60, 70%, we would change the game, people. So I need your help. I need you guys to subscribe to my YouTube channel so we can get that up so we can start making revenue off of that. Join my Twitter, all my other social media accounts, and listen to me on my podcast. Share this information with your friends, families, coworkers, whoever, friends or enemies. Let them know there is a way how you can become financially free. Become your own boss. Become your own king, your own queen. the true driver of your own destiny. Become what you want to become. Because with this money and with this knowledge that I'm trying to show you how you can learn, you better take this and work anywhere in the world. You don't have to be tied down to whatever zip code, this, or I can't afford to lose my job. Because you know what, people? Money exchange will happen till the end of time. As long as people are buying and selling, especially within this global economy we have now, the Forex market is here to stay. It's not going nowhere. It is here. It is not a hard market to figure out. You just have to look at the charts. It tells you everything you need to know, people. It's not difficult. You don't need a diploma. You don't need a master's degree. If you can read and comprehend simple things and visually look at things, you can figure this out. And I know, people, there's a lot of services out there that will either give you symbols to trade. They call them signal services or copy paste services, and that's cool. I don't knock that. But my biggest thing with that was, even when I first got into it, because I thought about doing it that way, but the first thing that came to my mind is, what happens if those organizations or people decide to stop? And then there's your livelihood. Say you say you going strong for 2 years, and all of a sudden that ends, or there's no more single service or copy and paste because the trading powers of be decided, hey, no, that's sort of like inside trading or whatever they want to call it. We're stopping that. Then what you gonna do? So, people, take the time now to learn how to do this, because once we master forex, we go into different things, bigger and brighter things as well. But this would be our foundation. You see what I'm saying? Every strong house has a foundation. If not, it won't weather the storms. And there are storms coming, people. So do it now, train now. Don't wait 2, 3 years down the road and then decide, oh, I'm going to do that. You could have already been making the money that you want to make. Be financial free. Everybody wants to be financial free. Everybody wants to be a king or queen or whatever you want to call yourself. Stop relying on other people to make it for you. I'm not knocking people who still want to work 9 to 5. That's cool. But it ain't cool with me. I don't like it. I don't like if I can go to work and somebody say, hey, you know what? The boss needs a new Ferrari, so we got to let people go. This is your last day. Or the shareholders aren't making enough money. Oh, we got to let you go. You know, that's how these decisions are made. Sometimes it's a little more complicated than that, but that's what it boils down to, because people want more. So you know what they do? They squeeze you and squeeze you and squeeze you. And it gets rough as you get older, you know? People don't want to pay for retirement anymore. People aren't paying for pensions. Social Security ain't going to be around. So you know what, people? Learn how to make the money yourself. And what other better place than in the Forex market? Okay? I think probably episode 8, I'm going to do over dividend stocks. So instead of putting your just a little side note, those who want to, research this, instead of putting your money into a savings account, I will put it into a what they call aristocrat or dividend kings. These are like stocks that over the last up number of years have increased out their dividends. Okay, so look into that. But I'm not a financial advisor, not like that. I'm just giving you my advice and my opinion. So a little nugget for you guys. But a full episode is going to come to that. I'm going to spend a whole week doing some dividend stock trading and stuff like that. So probably beginning of the next year, I would say. They're probably gonna move it to next year. Yeah, let's move it to 2021. So yeah, so be on the lookout for that. It's gonna give people time to kind of on the side look at that and whatever. And I use TD Ameritrade for my dividend stock trading and stuff. That's the company I use for that. All right, people. It was a wonderful, glorious day. And I appreciate all you guys' time. Remember to vote November 3rd. As always, try to remain happy, calm, have a little bit of patience. You know what? The universe will bless you with everything you ever needed in life. And this is your boy, Money Jip.